Hello there, Stevos. Welcome to weekly vlog 198. It is Monday afternoon, Monday the 29th of April 2024. I'm filming this episode off the back of last week's episode of the weekly vlog where I ended it on Monday the 29th of April 2024. Obviously, this is me back at home after seeing my gorgeous girlfriend Grace, after spending 24 hours with her, and safe to say I'm already missing her so much. Now, I have actually been editing last week's episode of the vlog, which is currently exporting at the moment, so I'm going to be uploading that on YouTube on my iMac in a few moments. But also as well, I have spoken to Grace over the phone while she's been travelling on the train back home to where she lives, and I have decided, because I mentioned at the end of last week's vlog, didn't I, that there is a possibility that I could be meeting up with Grace and her son for the day in Brighton on Thursday this week, which is Thursday the 2nd of May. Now, I've had a look at the weather. To be honest with you, the weather here in Bournemouth isn't looking great for Thursday. It's supposed to be light rain, and it's very high chances of light rain as well. And obviously because where we're in Brighton and we'll be pretty much walking around outside all day, obviously there will be moments where we would be indoors and stuff, but you know, for the most part of the day we'd be pretty much walking around Brighton outside, like by the seafront and stuff. I thought to myself that it's not worth taking the chance of going out and spending the day in the rain with Grace and her son as well, who's only 7 or 8 months old, so you know, I don't want him to catch anything, like, you know, get unwell because of the weather and stuff. However though, I've looked at the weather for next week, next Thursday, and it's supposed to be a lot better. Temperature's supposed to be going up. It's supposed to be a little bit warmer as well, which is great. So me and Grace have kind of come to the decision that we won't be seeing each other on Thursday this week. So she won't be coming to Bournemouth with her son this week. And I won't be going to Brighton to see her and her son this week neither. But instead, I'm going to be going to Brighton in next week's episode of the weekly vlog. And I'll take you guys with me, of course, and she will make an appearance in next week's episode of the weekly vlog. Of course, I'm not going to show you guys her son, which is totally understandable, but she will make an appearance in next week's weekly vlog, and I'm looking forward to spending the day with her and her son as well, okay? So yeah, so it does mean that I am basically going a lot longer than I anticipated, than I expected, before I do get to see her again. But either way though, I am looking forward to seeing her in Brighton with her son on next week. And of course, like I say, I will be filming that for you guys to see in next week's episode of the vlog. In the meantime though, Monday afternoon, like I said, just finished editing last week's vlog. Gonna get it out on YouTube, ready for its 6 PM premiere. It's 4:33 at the time of recording this part of the vlog. And yeah, that's what I've been up to so far this afternoon. Just about to drink some cranberry juice drink, which I got from work the other day, and over on YouTube on my iMac, I'm about to catch up on Daz watches people on Instagram failing at life. Just about to watch today's episode of EastEnders on BBC iPlayer on my iMac. For dinner tonight, I've got a chicken and veg pie with some peas, mash and gravy. You know what, right? It's Monday night. I just had one of those panic moments. So my blue bag, which I took with me when we stayed in the hotel, me and Grace, yesterday and this morning, I remember packing my tablet, my Samsung tablet. I remember packing that in my blue bag to take with me there. And I thought I packed it in that bag to take back home with me. And I've just emptied that bag out because obviously I use it for work when I'm going to and from work. And I just thought to myself, my Samsung tablet was not in there. So I just had to go and have a look in my luggage bag, which I also took with me, that had my clothes in and stuff. And I looked in there. Thank goodness it is in there. I don't even know why I panicked, because I made sure before we left the hotel today that everything was packed and there was nothing laying around in that hotel room before I left, which was of my personal belongings. But anyway, it is Monday night and I've just had my dinner, as you guys saw. Very lovely dinner. I am going to drink the dark fruit cider. So I gave Grace one of these when she went home. I've also got one as well. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to have a video chat with my friend Kieran over on Skype on my iMac and see how he's doing. Because obviously I wasn't able to video call him last night because I was with Grace. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to drink that dark fruit cider tonight while I'm on video call with Kieran on Skype on my iMac, which is what I'm about to do right now on this Monday night. Monday night, and I've just made my last flask of tea, which I'm going to take my nighttime medication with in just a few moments. And I've also started unpacking my bag as well from seeing Grace, and I have set up my photo frame of me and her son on my side, on my unit. So there we go, it is all set up nicely. That is where it's going to stand from now on. It's such a lovely photo, it really is, and really well designed as well. Honestly, I really do appreciate that gift that my girlfriend Grace got for me over the last couple of days. So yes, I'm just about to have my last flask of tea for this evening before I head off to bed. Monday night, and I've unpacked my bag after seeing my girlfriend Grace. Got all my chargers out, my vlogging camera charger is out, camera tripod is out, my phone charger is out, my tablet charger is out for my Samsung Galaxy tablet, and yeah, all of that stuff is out, and my bag is pretty much all unpacked now after my night away with Grace last night. And as you can see, I have got myself into my pyjamas and pretty much got myself ready for bed. So I'm going to bid you all good night in this scene of the vlog. So it's good night from me, and I'll speak to you guys again in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Tuesday. Tuesday morning, just got home from work and just about to get out of my work uniform. So it is Tuesday afternoon. Beautiful day outside, by the way, today. We've had 2 days where it's been beautiful weather, to be honest. But yeah, lovely and sunny today. Such a shame that probably by the end of this week it's meant to be raining, but I am outside. I'm taking Simba for his afternoon walk up the footpath. For dinner tonight, I've got 3 slices of cheesy garlic bread pizza, and I have also got some meatballs with some mixed veg, rice and tomato sauce. It is Tuesday night, and by the way, today, this afternoon, I've been out with my support worker. Me and him, we went out and went to Bournemouth, and we tried this place. It's been in Bournemouth for quite a while, to be honest. It's probably been there for around about 3 or 4 months. But there's this little tortilla place, which is called Tortilla. And basically they do tortillas, and they do burritos as well. And me and my support worker for our lunch today, sadly I didn't get a picture of it, but I did have a large burrito from that place. I'm gonna admit now, it does cost £9 for a large burrito, but it is absolutely delicious. Like, honestly, I'm gonna say out of 10, probably give it, I'm going to say around about a 9.5 out of 10. You know, it is really, really nice. I mean, they do have a medium option, which I think is £7.80, but I had the one that was £9. It was large. It was a large one. Very filling indeed. Does fill you up. You can even get it with guacamole as well. I think it was for an extra £1.30. but even with the added guacamole, it is absolutely delicious. And I did get it with a bottle of this water as well, which I've been drinking this afternoon. So yeah, and then after that we went to the cinema, went and watched Amy Winehouse's biopic movie, which is titled Back to Black. So I watched that. Funny thing about that is the fact that I watched that movie today, and I've just found out on Twitter that it's 17 years ago today that Amy Winehouse released that song, Back to Black. It's crazy. Really, absolutely crazy. But my support worker enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the movie. I'm going to give you my full thoughts in my movie wrap-up video, which is now available for you guys to watch on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. Now, though, on this Tuesday night, I'm just about to catch up on today's episode of EastEnders on BBC iPlayer on my TV in my bedroom. Tuesday night, just taking my medication with a bottle of water, and I'm just about to, I've also got into my pyjamas, as you guys can see. Just about to go downstairs and sort my flask out, ready for me to make a flask of tea for work before I set off for work tomorrow morning in just a few moments. I also need the bathroom as well, but my mum's currently using the bathroom at the moment, so I'm going to head in there in a few moments. I'm not going to lie, I didn't video call Grace today, unfortunately. We did have a phone call when I finished work earlier, but we were going to video call earlier this evening as well. But I end up getting really tired and I end up falling asleep on my chair, which is not good. Yeah, I was like watching Britain's Got Talent and watching Coronation Street, and I end up falling asleep during both while I was waiting for Grace to be free and ready to video call. But anyway, it's fine. You know, we will video call tomorrow instead, which is not a problem, and I'm looking forward to video calling her tomorrow as well when I finish work. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to head off to bed in a few moments, so I will bid you all good night for now, and I will speak to you guys again in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Wednesday. It's Wednesday, just turned Wednesday afternoon. It's just gone midday at the time of recording this part of the weekly vlog. It's Wednesday, halfway through the week, halfway through the weekly vlog already. Still to come, by the way, I am going to be attending a balloon festival in Dorchester, something that me and my family have planned in the last couple of months. Actually, I have known about it for the last couple of months, but it is happening this weekend, and it's happening in this week's episode of the weekly vlog. So there should be some balloon festival footage, balloon festival extravaganza footage, should that be, a little bit later on in this week's episode of the weekly vlog. But back to today though, it is Wednesday and I am outside. It's another glorious day outside. Don't know whether I should have brought my sunnies out or not, but I'm currently out taking this little rascal here, Simba, taking him for his afternoon walk up the footpath. As you can see here, my washing basket is overflowing with some washing, so I'm about to take it downstairs and put some washing in the washing machine for it to get washed. I'm going to be honest here, right, for the last couple of days I've been having some issues with my stomach and stuff, so I've been told that I need to keep drinking plenty of fluid. I have got some treatment to treat my stomach, and the treatment is currently ongoing. I went to the pharmacy yesterday to go and get some bits and pieces for that, but because I've got to drink plenty of fluids though, I've decided that, well, I'm gonna have plenty of fluids. So I have got a glass of water right there, which I'm currently drinking at the moment. I've also made myself a flask of tea as well, and I've got some cranberry juice as well, which I'm going to continue drinking. And I've also got a bottle of water, which I started drinking yesterday, but I'm going to finish drinking that actually in a few moments. And also as well, just to help my stomach as well and the issues I've got, I have got a pack of bananas, which I did get last week, I believe. Yeah, well, it was definitely in the last few days anyway. They're not that brown, are they? They're starting to get brown spots on them, but that's why I'm going to eat some of these just to help. And I'm also going to watch today's episode of EastEnders over on BBC iPlayer on my TV in my bedroom. And while I watch EastEnders as well, I'm also going to have a shave as well. It's about to watch an episode of Blue Lights on BBC iPlayer on my TV in my bedroom. For dinner tonight, I've cooked me and my mum a spaghetti bolognese, and I've added some mozzarella cheese in with the mince mix, which I've added to the bolognese. We've had a slight change in weather, that's right, because it's raining outside. It's been raining since last night. Anyway, good morning everyone. It is Thursday morning and I've not long woken up. I have had a chat. I didn't video call Grace last night, sadly, because I ended up... So I stuck Netflix on. And I was actually watching, I fancied watching a comedy show, like, you know, a comedian, and I thought, you know what, I fancy watching a little bit of Michael McIntyre, and there was this Michael McIntyre, I think it was called Showman, it was on Netflix anyway, and I stuck it on, and I watched it, I started watching it, and I probably got around about 20 minutes in, and I knew it, my eyes were starting to close, and all of a sudden I woke up and it was, what time was it? I think it was like half one in the morning. So, you know, and I started watching that, what time did I start watching that? Around about half seven I started watching that last night. So yeah, so at some point between 7:30 and 8 o'clock I end up falling asleep in my gaming chair, which is over there, and then I woke up at 1:30 and realised that I was meant to video call Grace, and I didn't video call Grace because, well, I was tired and I was asleep. Even though I said to her, oh, I'll definitely video call you at 8:30, which is when we were going to video call. And then I woke up, saw some messages from her, she was really worried, so I assured her that I was fine, that I do apologise, I end up falling asleep, and I wasn't intending to neither. You know, I was intending to stay awake to talk to her. But this morning, though, just before I picked up my vlogging camera, I have actually messaged her, and she's messaged me, and she has asked if maybe we can leave Brighton for the time being. So that is exactly what we're going to do. So she's not going to be appearing in this week's episode of the vlog, which she probably would have done by now, because we are on Thursday, if she was going to see me today, but sadly she's not due to the weather, and we're not going to see each other on Thursday next week now neither, so the next time we are going to be seeing each other is at the end of May, but I'm not going to exactly reveal any details about the end of May until a little bit later on in the next couple of episodes of the weekly vlog. So tune in to find out more details about my next meetup with my girlfriend Grace, and her son as well. So I will talk to you more about that a little bit later on. She knows what's going on, I know what's going on, but you guys don't, and I love it. I just love the suspense around it all. But you guys will find out more details in the next couple of episodes of the weekly vlog. For dinner tonight, I've got a cheese and ham chicken Kiev with some wedges and some baked beans, and I've also got a side of garlic bread. Good morning all, it is Friday morning. That was a bit loud then, wasn't it? Good morning all. It is Friday morning, just woken up, and I'm just about to head off into the bathroom and have a shower and get dressed, start my day on this Friday morning. By the way, I was watching Founders Day. I decided to rent Founders Day because it came out on digital earlier this week. On Amazon Prime Video and other digital rental stores there is across the UK, like Sky Store, iTunes, etc. It is a horror movie. It came out in the US theatrically earlier this year, so I have given that a watch this morning since I've been awake, and I'm going to give my thoughts on it in my latest episode of the movie wrap-up, which is available for you guys to watch now. So if you've not yet checked out my thoughts on Founders Day, then feel free to give my movie wrap-up a watch after this week's episode of the vlog has ended, as I'll give my thoughts on that film. And I've also been watching a brand new movie that hit Amazon Prime just yesterday, actually, called The Idea of You, which stars Anne Hathaway, which again I'll give my thoughts on during my latest episode of the movie wrap up. Now, while I've been watching that, actually, my friend Kim, I did message her yesterday and did have a chat with her and stuff, see how she's been. She did say that she is planning to come by and go to Castle Point today, Castle Point Shopping Centre. So I did say to her about how about us two meeting up, because we haven't met up in a couple of weeks. And I just thought it'd be nice for us to catch up. So we are going to head off and we are going to go out and have some lunch and do a little bit of shopping around Castle Point as well. It's about to put the drying up away. It's on the draining board. This washing that's here in the washing basket, I did put out on the washing line the other day, but sadly it started to rain, so I had to bring it in. And it's been here on the table ever since. So now that the weather is nice and dry outside this morning, doesn't look like it's going to rain either, I'm going to put this washing that's on the table here in the dining room back outside on the washing line for it to dry. A couple of days ago I did put this washing in the washing machine and it did wash through, but unfortunately wasn't able to put it out on the washing line. I do have a little bit of room left on the washing line, so I'm going to put some of this washing in the washing machine out on the washing line. For breakfast today I've got Choco Hoop cereal. About to take my morning medication with a glass of water. Okay, so I've just had a video chat with my gorgeous girlfriend Grace and just had a chat with her for about half an hour, and now I've just had a message from Kim to let me know that she's on the bus and is on her way to the bus stop at Castle Point. So I've got my shoes on, I've got my coat on, I've got my wallet and my phone together, so without further ado, let's head off and let's go and see Kim and have some lunch with Kim. Look at this mountain of unlimited salad that I've got. Got like sweet corn and pineapple and beetroot and some like beans, and yeah, I've got all sorts in here. Pasta as well, coleslaw is in there. Also got a Coca-Cola, and Kim's here as well. Hello, Kim.
My sapo. Just pasta.
Just pasta. You just got pasta in yours, which you've nearly eaten.
Person, really.
How are you anyway?
Yeah, I'm doing alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All good?
Yeah.
Looking forward to going shopping in Castle Point?
I like Castle Point.
You like Castle Point? Have you not been for a while, have you, to Castle Point, or?
I went one to them last month.
Went last month?
Right, yeah, not sure when, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm joined by Kim, and I'm just about to have some lunch at the Harvester at Cooperdene in Bournemouth. I'm feasting this afternoon. I've got mac and cheese, a side of mac and cheese. I've got some large fries, some haddock, and some mushy peas with some tartar sauce. And what did you go for?
Cajun chicken flatbread.
Cajun chicken
Let's
flatbread.
get those. We gave
Yeah.
you on chips and I got both.
Yeah. So she got double the fries.
Yeah.
Double the fries for Kim. So is your meal nice? That's good. And I'm now just about to tuck in and have my meal for my lunch at the Harvester. What's that? You don't know how to eat it? I don't know. I'd probably say just knife and fork it, really.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So anyway, I'm just about to eat my lunch now on this Friday afternoon. And for dessert, me and Kim have both gone for the same. Gone for chocolate fudge cake. She's just smothering her chocolate fudge cake.
It melts it to make it more moist.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Yeah, makes it less dry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not dry, it makes it more moist.
Yeah, I might do the same for mine actually, to be honest. But there we go. That is what we've got. We've had really quick service, haven't we, today?
Really good.
Really good service, really quick service here at the Harvester. So there we go. Anyway, I'm sure they'll be giving us the bill shortly. So yeah, they'll be sending us off shortly. They'll be like, right, off you go, you've had your dessert.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're just about to eat our dessert at the Harvester on this Friday afternoon. Friday afternoon, just got back from seeing Kim, and first of all I just want to say a massive thank you to Kim for meeting up with me today and for appearing in this week's episode of the weekly vlog. As always, such a pleasure to meet up with her and spend some quality time with her as well, and have a few laughs with her as well. We did, after the Harvester, head off to Castle Point Shopping Centre in Bournemouth, and we did go around some shops. Went around Asda, H&M, Marks and Spencer's, especially the food hall. Went to the food hall in particular. We also went into New Look, and we went into River Island as well. And yeah, that was pretty much it. And then we went over to Mallard Road Retail Park in Bournemouth and went off to B&M in there as well. But I didn't get anything in there. Kim didn't really get anything neither. She was tempted to get something in M&S Food Hall, but she decided to put it back. She did get a couple of bits though, however, in Asda, I believe. So yeah, so all in all though, it was a really good day. I still had a really good and enjoyable time with her, and I'm looking forward to meeting up with her again soon. We were going to head off to Odeon in Bournemouth to go and watch the brand new horror movie that is called Tarot. So we were going to, but unfortunately Kim was feeling a little bit tired. She has been pretty busy over the last few days, and to be honest, walking around, you know, we did walk from Castle Point to the Harvester, and then from the Harvester to Castle Point, and we were walking around Castle Point and stuff, so I can imagine that it was quite tiring for her, bless her. So she did want to go home at that point, so we decided to leave the cinema for now. But I am going to let her know though what I think of the film Tarot when I do go and see it. I'm going to actually go and see it this weekend alongside The Fall Guy. I've decided to go and watch it just before this week's episode of the weekly vlog wraps up. But both reviews though for The Fall Guy and the movie Tarot won't be available to, you won't hear my thoughts on in the latest episode of the movie wrap up, because, well, quite frankly, I would have done all my movie wrap up reviews before going to see The Fall Guy and Tarot on Sunday. So I will be reviewing it in this in the upcoming episode of the movie wrap up that you guys will see this Sunday at 4 PM UK time, which is Sunday the 12th of May 2024. Anyway, it is Friday afternoon and I'm just currently at home now and just chilling out. Friday night, and I'm just about to have a video chat with my girlfriend Grace over on Facebook on my laptop. Friday night, and I've just gone into my pyjamas, just about to take my nighttime medication with some water and head off to bed. So I will bid you all good night for now, and I will speak to you guys in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Saturday. And just to let you know that I'm not going to be at work this weekend. I've decided to take the weekend off because in the next part of the weekly vlog, when it gets to the Saturday part of the weekly vlog, you guys are going to be seeing some content from the Balloon Festival, which I'll be going to with my family in Dorchester as well. So anyway, good night from me for now. So that was the balloon festival that we went to. Me, my mum, my sister and my sister's partner went to today, Saturday the 4th of May 2024. And yeah, can I just say that I did somewhat enjoy it. I mean, it wasn't as good as I was kind of hoping it was going to be. I mean, they did have some fairground rides there, which were very expensive, by the way, and they did have like food trucks there as well, which again, as expected, very expensive, very costly. We actually did end up, my sister and her partner ended up getting something from the food truck when we first got there. They spent around about 10 to 20 quid on some food. So halfway through the day, we decided to leave the site and then go off to Tesco in Dorchester to go and get a meal deal or whatever we wanted. So yeah, so we decided to do that because we just couldn't afford to buy anything on the food stalls there, to be honest. So they did have a couple of market stalls there as well, where they did like homemade or handmade items and stuff like that. But again, it wasn't anything that really interested me or my mum or my sister or her partner or anything like that. So yeah, we left that. But we did see some BMX bikes. Obviously you saw there was a monster truck as well, where people got to ride on a monster truck which went over two cars which looked like Ferraris, to be honest, but there we go. And the main event itself was the hot air balloons. Now the hot air balloons didn't actually go up until around about 7 PM, which is the footage that I was filming in that montage for you guys to watch. So yeah, I was kind of expecting it to be an all-day thing where like the hot air balloons would be up all day long. I wasn't expecting the hot air balloons to be up in the evening and then just going into like pretty much now. I mean, we didn't stay for the night glow. We didn't stay for that, and we didn't stay for the fireworks neither, because me, my mum, my sister and her partner were all getting tired, and we just wanted to go home, I think, because it was just a really long day, especially when we'd been out in the sun all afternoon, well, pretty much all day, actually. So yeah, and obviously as you saw there in the last bit of footage, I did end up getting a KFC with my mum, my sister and my sister's boyfriend as well. So that is my KFC. I had a boneless banquet with an Oreo Crush'ems to finish it off. So there we go. Anyway, I am back home now. I've just made a flask of tea. I've just made a glass of water as well. I haven't made a glass of water. I've just filled a glass with water to drink. And I'm on my laptop right now, and I'm just about to have a quick video chat with my girlfriend Grace before she heads off to bed and before I head off to bed on this Saturday night. So I have just got off video chat with Grace as she's headed off to bed now. Excuse me. I'm going to head off to bed in just a few moments, but we have we've got another 10 minutes left of Saturday, Saturday the 4th of May, and I just very quickly wanted to say that the 4th of May is also known as Star Wars Day as well. So happy May the 4th to any fellow Star Wars fans, including myself, out there watching this week's episode of the weekly vlog. May the 4th be with you. Good morning all. You probably just about see me, but it is Sunday morning. It's a good job I didn't go to work today because I've taken this weekend off work. Obviously yesterday I took the day off because obviously I was at the balloon festival and it was an all-day event, and I decided to take today off just so I can kind of relax after a busy day yesterday. So, and it's a good job I did take today off as well, because it's 10 past 10. I woke up around about half an hour ago. I've just spent the last half an hour checking social media and having a chat through Snapchat as well with my gorgeous girlfriend Grace. Just sending each other messages and stuff and just talking. But yeah, it's now 10 past 10 on this Sunday morning. So it is a good job that I didn't go to work this morning, because I just don't think I would have been awake at 5 AM this morning. I genuinely don't think I would have been. So I am back at work though this week. coming up, so I'll be back on Tuesday, which I'm looking forward to getting back to work and stuff and keeping myself busy, which is good. But back to today though, it is Sunday morning. I've just woken up and I'm just about to get dressed. For breakfast today, I've got Choco Hoop cereal. Just about to take my medication with a glass of water. Sunday afternoon, just got off video chat with my gorgeous girlfriend Grace for a little bit, and now I'm just about to have some drumstick squashies. I'm gonna have the bubblegum flavoured and the minion ones as well, which are banana and blueberry flavour, so I'm gonna have those. And I've decided that I'm gonna watch a movie which I'm gonna review in the next episode of my movie wrap up, which you can see this Sunday the 12th of May 2024 on my YouTube channel SteveOfficial. I've decided to watch the first movie of the Nutty Professor franchise. I might also watch the second one as well, so I'm going to watch that now on Amazon Prime Video on my TV in my bedroom. For dinner tonight I've got chicken and pesto pasta. So it is Sunday night and I have just got off the phone with my granddad, by the way. I have spoken to him, really nice to catch up with him, have a chat and see what he's been up to over the last couple of weeks since I last spoken to him. Now, I can confirm that unfortunately I won't be seeing my granddad this month, but I have got it down in the diary that I am going to be seeing him at the beginning of June, which I am looking forward to seeing him again very, very soon. Now, that is it for this week's episode of the weekly vlog. I am just about to jump on my iMac, not literally jump on my iMac, but I'm just about to go on my iMac and go over to Skype and have a video chat with my friend Kieran on Skype. So I'm looking forward to having a chat with him, seeing what he's been up to. That is all from me for this week. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. If you have, please hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and as always, if you are new around here, you like what you see, then feel free to hit that subscribe button to become a Stevo. By the way, I can confirm that there is actually a couple of videos that I would like to do this week, which are going to be coming out. So Sunday this weekend, as always, I'm going to have my movie wrap-up episode. But this week, though, on Wednesday and Friday, I've got two videos coming out. The first video on Wednesday is going to be a TV wrap-up video. The first TV wrap-up video I've done in a while, which is going to be me talking about the latest series to drop on Netflix, which is Baby Reindeer. I'll give you my full thoughts on that on Wednesday. And then on Friday this week, 1 week after its release, I'm going to be talking about the album Dua Lipa, Radical Optimism, and give my thoughts on the album and what tracks are my favourites from the album as well. As a matter of fact, I have actually got a couple of album music wrap-up videos coming up for you over the course of the next week as well. So tune in to next week's episode of the weekly vlog to find out more details in regards to my music wrap-up series, okay? But from me though, for now, it's goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys again in my next YouTube video.